Awaken! What do you want?
I've delivered the weed.
Good. Get another task somewhere else.
What about my payment?
What do you want?
Give me these spell scrolls.
Use these spells wisely.
I'll be seeing you.
May the sleeper enlighten you.
Awaken.
What happens now?
The vision was very vague. It brought us more riddles than answers. But one thing was perfectly clear. I saw an orc in a cave. There is an old abandoned orcish place of worship nearby. The orcs used to bury their dead there. That's why we call this system of caves the Orc Cemetery. The guru Baal Lakor has gone there with some Templars. Maybe we'll find something there to help us understand the vision. I need somebody to have a look around that place and to report to me about the situation.
Why don't you go yourself? You are the leader of the Templars.
My task is to protect the Enlightened One. I must stay here with Iberian and guard him. You have done good service for the camp. I trust you more than anybody else here. I'm asking you to go to the Orc Cemetery and report to me what the Templars have found.
I'll get on my way right now.
Before you go, take this ring. May it protect you in battle.
Where is the Orc Cemetery?
Not far from here. The novice Talus knows the way. You'll find him in the temple courtyard. He'll guide you there.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything. I better keep out of it.
Awaken.
Can you train my strength and dexterity?
Every warrior requires strength and dexterity.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes. But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it. I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore. Talk. I doubt that's ever likely to change. You have to watch what you do.
Awaken!
Kor Angar sent me. He said you should take me to the Orc Cemetery so I can find Baal Lakor and his Templars.
So I'm the gopher again. Damn. I just should never have lost that almanac. Well then, come with me. I'm not taking you across this bridge. I don't want to commit suicide. You must be mad to go in there. Even Bal Lukur and his Templars didn't get out again.
We'll see what happens. Go back to the camp. I'll be there later.
Thanks for your help. You really arrived in the last moment.
Kor Angar sent me. Have you found any sign of the sleeper?
Not so far. But what about Iberian? Has he come to yet?
No, he's still unconscious.
We need to solve the riddle of these caves. After all these dreadful losses, I can't go back to the community empty-handed. But my fighting skills are limited, and the orcs don't react to my magic spells like the gullible people in the old camp do. If our brotherhood sent you, maybe you could help me with a further investigation of this tomb.
I came across some dead Templars on the way here. What happened?
Master Kor Angar sent us here to investigate the caves. We expected to find nothing but stuffy graves and half-decomposed mummies. Suddenly, the darkness shifted and there were orcs everywhere. I don't know what they're looking for here, but their appearing here is more than unusual.
Where are the other Templars?
Dead. I unwittingly led them to their destruction. I hope the sleeper will pardon me.
I'll help you.
Good. Excellent. There are 3 tunnels leading out of this hall. We should search them all. Go ahead. I'll follow you. can't go on here. Maybe these niches bear hints.
Awaken! I found a piece of parchment.
It looks like an orcish spell scroll, but it's been torn in two. There must be another half somewhere. This tunnel leads to a dead end. Maybe you'll find some clues here that'll help us further.
Awaken! There is a torn piece of parchment here.
Very good. It's the other half of the orcish spell scroll.
What do we do with the two pieces now?
The two halves match, but I can't translate these orcish signs. Hang on. This is interesting.
Well, I can't find anything interesting in this place.
Be silent and take a look at the ornamental runes in this cave. Yeah, these should suffice to translate the two halves of the parchment. I have it. It's a teleportation spell. It seems that it can only unfold its powers in a certain place. Strange. This place has a special aura. The aura of the hidden.
This hall reminds me of the image in the vision.
The vision. We're very close to our target. Behind this wall. That must be it. My magic powers are still very weak. Use the Orcish teleportation spell here, in front of this wall.
Awaken!
You found the hidden place. My instincts have not deceived me.
And does the answer to the strange invocation of the sleeper really lie here? It looks more like another burial chamber to me.
We need to proceed. Go ahead. I'll follow you. No! This can't be true. There's nothing here but dust and bones. No! Master, speak to me. Sleeper, reveal yourself. No!
That was it. Now he's gone completely crazy.
This is all your fault. Your unholy presence has enraged the almighty Sleeper. Now I shall have to suffer for your sacrilegious behavior. I need to make a sacrifice for the Master, a human sacrifice. Then he'll be sure to enlighten me and make me his servant. Die, infidel! Yeah!
think.
was
Awaken!
I want to acquire magic writings.
Awaken!
Listening to all the blabbering anymore.
I'd like.
Good.
As long as I'm not involved. You shouldn't. As long as I'm not involved.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
That won't happen again. You have to watch what you tell people.
That story after all.
You're very probably right.
Thought that had cleared up ages ago.
As long as I'm not involved, you have to watch what you tell people. That's really not my problem. I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore.
Think so?
People always talk. There must be something about that story after all. You have to watch what you tell people. People always... Well, there was a time when things would have gone very differently.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
If you think. Always talk.
You should. That wasn't very clever. I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Awaken.
I've been to the Orc Cemetery. There was nothing there. No sleeper, no sign, no nothing.
What about Baal Lucor and the Templars?
They're all dead.
Dead? But why? What happened?
The entire cave system is teeming with orcs. They killed all of the Templars. Baal Lucor and myself survived, but suddenly Baal Lucor went mad. He screamed that the sleeper had ordered him to kill me, and he intended to obey this order.
It would appear he couldn't handle the fact that he hadn't found anything. I don't believe that the influence of the sleeper can cause such violent deeds. It cannot, irrelevant. The most important thing is that Baal Lucor did not succeed in his madness. Iberion is our only hope now.
You're very probably right.
How is Iberion doing?
He won't wake of his own accord, and he is growing weaker and weaker. I know how to wake him up, but I need your help.
What do you want me to do?
Get me the healing herbs from the swamp. 5 of the strongest kind should be sufficient. Please, hurry.
Maybe. There must be something about that story after all. Maybe. I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore. Learn. As long as I'm not involved.
Awaken.
I have the healing herbs for Iberion.
Well done. Iberion woke up for a short time while you were out.
Did he say anything?
Yes. He said that the sleeper is not what we think he is. Right. We must try not to awaken him again. All we can do is hope that it is not too late for Iberion.
There was a time when things would have gone pretty.
Iberion is dead. Our spiritual leader has left us. Even your quick help could not prevent his death.
What now, Kor Engar?
I have always trusted Iberion. Shortly before he died, he placed all his hopes on the escape plan of the Magicians of Water.
Then we should support the Magicians of Water in their plan.
They'll need the Focus and the Almanac. Both things are still in Kor Kalam's possession.
Where is Kor Kalam?
In a rage, he set out with a couple of Templars to find his own way to the sleeper.
Damn, how can we get the Focus now?
I believe he left a book and Focus in his laboratory. Here is the key for the chest.
Let's talk about something else instead. Really my problem.
One moment.
Yes?
Take this rune of magic as a sign of our gratitude for your great deeds. This will allow you to teleport fast and easily to the courtyard of our temple whenever the need arises.
Thank you.
Awaken.
That's really not my problem. If you think... As long as I'm not involved... I'd better keep out of it. I'm not listening. Rely on somebody.
I'm not listening to all the blathering.
Awaken! Awaken!
I am ready to enter the third circle.
Mark this. The visions became clearer, but the spiritual power of the Brotherhood was insufficient for contact. One of the gurus, an alchemist, solved the problem. He brewed a potion extracted from the secretion of a mine crawler. The brothers took it before prayers, and their spiritual powers were united for the very first time. At the same time, the novices set out for the camps to preach the sleeper's word and to convince the infidels of the truth. Thus, the third circle was accomplished. Awaken!
I want to acquire magic writings.
Awaken.
Awaken!
Can you train me?
Strength and dexterity are as important as the power of the mind.
I need better armor.
I could give you better armor, but you must make a generous contribution to the Brotherhood.
I'd like to have a heavy Templar's armor.
You're not experienced. I could.
I'd like to have the medium Templar's armor.
Now that you're able to make the donation, you'll be protected by new armor.
Of course a loser like you wouldn't have any ore.
You shouldn't have done that! Okay, you win!
Why have you woken me up?
You shouldn't have done that! May I pass through here? You looking for trouble with me again?
I need better armor.
I could give you better armor.
I'd like to have a heavy Templar's armor.
You're not...
Awaken!
I'm sure you won't mind me going in there.
If you're disrespectful to my master, I'll kill you. Next time I'll kill you. Awaken! You have to watch what you tell people. Thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago. Awaken! May the sleeper protect you.
Show me your goods. Can you teach me something about hunting?
That depends. What do you want to know?
You looking for trouble with me again?
You've given me a fair thrashing, man. It's a good fight, but now it's over.
It was up.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. If you think
you've given me a fair thrashing, man. 'Twas a good fight, but now it's over.
How are you, my friend?
Oh, man, what do you want?
I've had a really bad day, and I'm looking for a way to relieve my tension. Just stay like that for a minute.
You really like taking advantage of me, don't you? He's had enough.
Did something happen? I didn't see a thing.
He's had enough.
Ah, it's you. My friend Lester from the swamp camp told me all you did there. For somebody who hasn't been here for long, you've come quite a way.
I came quite close to becoming worm food a few times, too.
You'll be sorry for that.
I have an important message for the magicians of water.
Then you should talk to Satyrus. He's the highest of the water mages and spends all day studying some writings or other. But no matter how important your message is, the guards of the upper level won't let you through to him.
Can't you put in a good word for me?
I can't, but Kronos, the keeper of the ore, might be able to give you permission.
Where can I find this keeper of the ore?
If you proceed from here, you'll come across the big dwelling cave behind the dam. Kronos is usually at the grid over the big ore mound. But he's a bit arrogant. You'll have to convince him that your message is important. See you later.
I have an important message for Satyrus.
What could be so important that our spiritual leader should interrupt his important studies for it?
Kor Kalam has left the Brotherhood with some fanatical Templars. He wants to find the sleeper on his own and wake him up at all costs.
I've never trusted him, second guru or not. He's vain, insidious, and he's capable of anything. The Brotherhood is better off without him. I'll tell Satyrus about it as soon as I get the chance. Leave now. Step!
The gurus have recognized that they're praying to an evil archdemon.
All of a sudden, they now think their sleeper is a demon? Sounds like another mad idea of the Brotherhood, but should they be right, all of us in the colony here might be in grave danger. You must report to Satyrus at once. He must decide what is to be done.
Where can I find Satyrus?
Go to the upper level. Tell the guards there that you have my permission to pass. The password is Tetriandoch. Satyrus is by the pentagram. He spends almost all day there, studying how to blow up the big ore mound. Step aside!
I want to acquire magic writings.
Obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
Hang on, better not go rushing into
You're very
anything.
probably right.
People always talk.
I'm not listening to all the keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
I thought that would have been clarified a long time ago.
Obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's really not my problem. I'm not listening to it.
It's obvious that there would be trouble ahead. You're very probably right.
Some people never Step!
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
I thought that'd be cleared up.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Same old story every
I
time.
would like to be in his shoes, though, because he is that there would be trouble ahead.
That wasn't very
Obvious
clear.
there'd be trouble ahead.
There was a time when things would have gone very different. I'm not involved. Better keep out of it.
Let's talk about something else instead.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes.
That's really not my problem.
That wasn't very clever.
I wouldn't like to
Hang
be in
on.
his shoes.
That wasn't
Better
very
not go rushing
clever.
into anything. Better keep it. But keep it to yourself.
I can show you how to control your body. It's the art of acrobatics.
People always talk.
As soon as you've gained control of your body, you'll be able to jump much further. You'll learn how to roll off and what's the best way to land when falling. But don't forget, you're not immortal. Acrobatics can also be very useful during battle. You'll be able to change the distance between you and your foe very quickly. Good luck!
Some people never learn.
You shouldn't believe rely on somebody, you're in trouble. That's how it goes. Say.
I'd better keep out of it.
You have to watch what you tell people.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
Hang on, better not go rushing into anything.
I need a few things.
Cleared up ages ago.
That's not really my problem.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it. Don't listen to all the blathering.
You shouldn't believe everything to change.
As long as I'm not involved.
But keep it to yourself.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Do you know where you're heading?
Where?
You're heading straight for Lee, our leader.
What do I need to do to make you let me see Lee?
Nothing. This isn't the old camp, and Lee isn't Gomez. He doesn't need an army of henchmen to hide behind. He can defend himself. We are only here in case he needs us.
Talk about something else instead.
You're very...
You're the boss of the mercenaries, aren't you?
That's right, boy.
Which task do the mage's mercenaries have?
Very simple. Protect the ore, protect the mages. Sometimes the mages have a special task for one of us.
Probably right.
You have to watch what you tell me.
I have some swampweed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too.
How's it going?
As always, making sure that no one gets too close to the mages and the ore.
That's how it goes.
Stop! Nobody may pass without the password.
The password is Tetriandach.
That's right. You may pass.
Then you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Hey, you! Get smart decision.
If you think, I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Where can I find Satyrus?
Go through the big round gate. You'll find him there.
Who are you?
I am Nefarious, magician of the Circle of Water.
Maybe.
Greetings, magician.
I am Riordian, the alchemist. I gather you want a potion?
Show me your goods.
It was obvious that there would be trouble.
Maybe
to yourself, people don't
Stop the magic! You've been lucky then.
It's the same story every time
I have important news from the Brotherhood's camp.
If Kronos gave you permission to visit me, it must be important news indeed.
Iberion is dead. He died during the ritual invocation of the Sleeper.
Iberion dead? That's bad news. Very bad news indeed. Who's leading the Brotherhood now? That power-hungry and deceitful Kor Kalam?
No, Kalam has turned his back on the Brotherhood. He's taken some Templars with him. Nobody knows where they've gone.
Why is that? He was in second place after Iberion.
Certain events have convinced the gurus that their way is the wrong one. Their god seems to be an evil archdemon. One of the gurus nearly killed me under the influence of the Sleeper, although I had saved his life just briefly beforehand. Kor Kalam was the only guru who didn't want to admit the true nature of the hellish creature. That's why he's left the camp in the swamp.
I see. Well, at least we're lucky in this regard. Kor Angar is a good man. He's tough, but honest. If anybody could prevent the Brotherhood from falling apart after this spiritual catastrophe, he can.
I have this almanac. Iberion used it to charge the focus.
Very good. We need the knowledge contained in this book to charge the 5 original focus stones. I'll take the almanac.
I have this focus.
You're holding the key that can unlock all our bonds. It's one of the 5 focus stones which were used to create the magic barrier. And with the help of the very same focusing power of these stones, we'll tear down the Great Wall of Energy.
But won't that use up an awful lot of power?
True. But in all these years, we've untiringly collected ore instead of trading it for luxuries with our jailers. As you must know, each ore nugget contains a certain amount of magic power. With the aid of the energy thus amassed in the ore mound, we'll be able to destroy the magic barrier.
Sounds dangerous.
The explosion will be merely of a magical nature. It will only destroy everything that's been modified by the magic inside the barrier. There is no danger to us human beings.
Here, take the focus. I hope it really will be of some use to your plans with the ore mound. What are you going to do with the focus and the almanac now?
Nothing. We need the 4 remaining focus stones first. Unfortunately, we don't have any of these 4 magic stones.
I'm willing to find the 4 remaining focus stones for you. After all, I'm quite keen on getting out of here sometime myself.
I must warn you, searching for them will prove as difficult as it will be dangerous. Since conflict with the old camp is getting worse every day, I cannot give you any mercenary either. You'll be totally on your own.
Well, that's nothing unusual for me. I'll find a way to organize these things.
Your confidence does you credit, but you'll need some items to assist you. Take this map here. It's old, but on it you'll see the original locations of the focus stones when the barrier was created. Also, this spell scroll will enable you to travel back to our camp faster. Finally, you need to speak to Riordian. He brews the potions for the camp. You'll find him in his hut, here, on the upper level. May you return in one piece.